a high-end fragrance. Ameer Al Oudh Intense Oud. First, a spray. Ameer Al Oudh Intense Oud. This fragrance, I got it mainly because of the seal. She's a YouTube creator. She mentions it in her top tier lists all the time about her favorite winter scents, and I was very curious about it. And some people mention it, but it's not super well known. This is not a super well known scent. Essentially, that's why I got this. I was really intrigued by what she said about this fragrance. She just mentions it a lot as one of her favorite scents. First, let's talk notes. Okay, so the notes, according to Lattafa, not according to Fragrantica, according to Lattafa, the top notes are saffron and nutmeg. The heart notes are geranium, woody notes, and labdanum. And then the base notes are oud, agarwood, vanilla, and leather. As I spray this, immediately what I'm getting is campfire, essentially. This smells about 85 to 90% similar to By the Fireplace by Replica. I think the main difference is that this is a little bit sweeter and it has a little bit more depth than that one. I personally didn't enjoy By the Fireplace by Replica. To me, that one felt very linear, very one note, very boring. This one feels more complex than that. This one feels more interesting than that, and this one has a little bit more of a story to tell. When I spray this originally, the initial burst is spice and warmth, which immediately gives me the campfire smell.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
It gives me that sense of comfort that comes with that smell, but it's not overpoweringly strong like the one from Replica. The one from Replica was so strong at the beginning, like I mentioned in the video, it smells like you are being burned at the stake. This one, since it's more deep and it has more complexity to it, it doesn't feel strong. It doesn't feel as overpowering when you overspray it. I overspray everything and it doesn't feel that exaggerated when I do it with this. After a while, this turns into a more complex story that brings in the vanilla, the leather, the spice into focus and creates a more complex and interesting experience that By the Campfire wishes they could be. This is a more complex thing. Another interesting note with this is that everybody that smelled By the Fireplace only smelled campfire. So every single person that would smell it smelled the same thing. This one, on the other hand, every person that smelled it smelled something different. To me, that's an interesting part about scents. Everybody picks out something different. My partner told me this smelled very woody and very spicy, but he didn't pick up campfire until I asked him about it, and he said, oh yeah, it smells like that one, like a campfire one. Other people told me it smells very sweet and vanilla-y with a hint of campfire. So they told me like roasted marshmallows on a campfire kind of thing. A lot of different people gave me different things versus the other one where it was so linear that everybody gave me the same thing. This one is stronger than By the Campfire. This one's very strong. This one projects about 4 to 5 feet originally, and then in about 4 hours it dies down to 1 or 2 feet and it becomes more of an intimate scent. So it basically turns into a bubble around you that people can smell. The gold star that this gets versus By the Campfire is that this never goes away. My main complaint about By the Campfire is that By the Campfire disappears after a while. I think it was after hour 5 or so, By the Campfire became non-existent. It just gone. This one stays until the end. This one, I would be at home 10 hours after work, about to take a shower, about to go to take a shower before I go to sleep. And then I would sniff myself and this was still very present. This was still very active on my skin, on my clothes. This did not go away. This one is a powerhouse of longevity compared to By the Campfire, which would disappear after 5 hours, I think it was. So comparatively speaking, this one is a beast compared to By the Campfire. On Fragrantica, this has a 4.25 out of 5 with 3,471 votes. People really love the affordable price. This was less than 20 bucks. This, sirs and madams and others, this was less than 20 bucks. People loved that it was long lasting. People loved that it had great performance. Some people said that it's basically by the campfire with a Middle Eastern twist, that it was niche quality. Some people thought that it was too woody and too masculine compared to the more neutral or unisex by the campfire. Some people thought this was more masculine. I don't see that. I think this is very unisex. On Reddit, users have mixed opinion. Users are more divided by this. Even though some appreciate the affordability, some appreciate the fact that this is very inexpensive. They think that the synthetic oud note, which I don't pick up, but I guess some people do, can be kind of off-putting in the dry down. Even though they consider it a good option, a good fragrance, a good budget fragrance, they might not see it as comparable to By the Campfire. I honestly think the smokiness, the richness, the sweet oudiness of this is definitely worth the $20 price point of this. I think as an affordable alternative to a high-end fragrance, nothing beats that. This is ridiculously good. This is stronger than By the Campfire, more complex than By the Campfire, longer lasting than By the Campfire. It has more complexity. It has more playfulness. I think it's unisex. It has everything you need. I think this is a 9 out of 10. It's not exactly my favorite because I don't love that campfire smell. I see myself definitely using this when I'm in the mood for it. But overall, this is definitely recommended, 9 out of 10. So what are your thoughts? Do you agree with me on this? Have you tried this compared to By the Campfire? I would suggest you try this over By the Campfire. This is cheaper. This is better. Give me your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below. Like, comment, subscribe. And always remember to smell your best. See ya.